This is the Greenback Radio Show. Senator Rand Paul
is with us.
Tremendous week for him.
And
The
also
polls now
showing him
leading and beating
Hillary Clinton.
Head to head.
I want to ask you a couple questions. You just committed to, if you saw the Saudis and everybody else in the region, you boots on the ground, really committed to it,
that you
have
boots on the ground.
boots on the ground. Could I ask you if you one step further?
That's not exactly what I said. What I said is I do think that the boots on the ground need to be Arab boots on the ground. And I've not been opposed to us being there helping, mostly through air power and some people on the ground. But I don't really want to see, 50,000, 100,000 troops back in there, us fighting the battles. I want to see us in an ancillary role, and the civilized Islam and the Arab troops need to be fighting, and that's really what I want to see us assist in. But this isn't something that I want to see, 500,000 American troops back over there.
Okay. So is there any point at which you would commit ground forces to defeat ISIS? Is there any red line in the sand that they could cross that would? I hate to get into hypotheticals.
I hate to do this.
One way or the other, because never's a long time.
Yeah.
Could I ask you?
Could I ask you this?
Would a Hall presidency, if a red line was crossed, it doesn't have to be ISIS anything. We decided that. Are we going to really ask around the way we have in the last 10 years? Are you fight to win all we have and come home?
I'm definitely one who says we adhere to the Constitution first, and then if we have to fight, we fight to win and we come home. Absolutely. And that's the biggest problem with the president fiddling around, is that instead of going on TV, he should have come to a joint Congress, a joint session of Congress, and he should have asked for permission. And I told him this over Syria. I told him this again over when ISIS became a threat. He actually could have come out looking like a leader had he come to Congress, laid out the plan, and asked for a vote. Because the bottom line is that many, even those of us like myself who are reluctant to get back in the Middle East, would have in all likelihood taken up the challenge and voted for a use of authorization of force. But he didn't do it the right way. Like everything else, he thinks that he is omnipotent and has power to do whatever he wishes without legislative authority, whether it's health care, immigration, war powers. He just simply does what he wants.
You know what I really liked about your speech is you did not make it about him. You made it about principles, which I think is sorely needed. You'd be the first to know the person that would have libertarian principles as president of the United States since maybe Grover Cleveland, maybe 100 years ago. Who's the last guy that would say the president had your kind of principles?
One of the great things about Grover Cleveland is he really stood up to special interests, and there are some wonderful quotes from Grover Cleveland standing up not only when he was in New York, but then when he became president, standing up to special interests. And really, there's a lot that's going on in Washington. And one of the things I've been saying repeatedly is I'll cut all the corporate welfare. I'll cut every last penny of corporate welfare before I'll touch a penny of safety net. Because the thing is that the American people need to know that it's not the piggy bank up there for the wealthy. And this is going on with both parties. I mean, the president, nobody's really exposed this as much as it should have. How President Obama has basically doled out money to his rich donors. Republicans have done it too. But you can get rid of the Department of Commerce tomorrow and no one would know. $30, $40 billion saved overnight. No one would know it's gone.
Would you abolish the Department of
Education? Yes.
Oh, Lord.
There's no reason to have a federal Department of Education. This is going to be a big issue. People are talking about Common Core, but it's more than just Common Core. This has been an issue between sort of the Reagan Republicans and the Bush Republicans for a long time, because Reagan was for eliminating it, and then when George W. Bush was elected in 2000, not only did they take it out of the platform, but they doubled the size of the Department of Education through No Child Left Behind.
Senator, I'm up against a break. Sorry, Senator Rand Paul. Love to have you back again.
You're listening to the
Time Factor Radio Show.
The
Blaze Radio Network. Time Factor!